From driverless cars on the road to the new concepts in the sky, the idea of pilotless planes is beginning to take shape. Pete Muntean breaks down how the industry is looking at a future without a human in the cockpit.
I'm in the co-pilot seat of a Cessna.
1, 2, 3, good.
And I'm about to find out what happens when the pilot flying is not human, but artificial intelligence.
This is our experimental caravan.
Tim Burns is the Chief Technology Officer at Merlin Labs, a Boston startup developing a system that can be bolted into existing airplanes. Merlin says its system can fly the plane, talk to air traffic control, and even help make decisions about weather and routing.
We're trying to capture the judgment and abilities of a real aviator.
Merlin says it has completed hundreds of test flights to see how the system performs in real-world conditions, though it is likely years away from carrying passengers. In the back of the plane, one of the company's engineers is monitoring what the AI is doing in real time.
I don't know if I know exactly what I'm in for here.
Alongside me is test pilot Matt Diamond, who on this flight won't be doing much piloting at all.
So this is just a manual takeoff?
This is going to be an automated takeoff.
Oh, this is an automated takeoff.
Yep.
Meaning the AI system is flying the airplane from the very start.
Wow. Nicely done.
The next part of the demonstration, communicating with air traffic control. Merlin's system displays its language processing on an iPad as it listens to a mock controller, repeats the instruction, and then flies the airplane to match it.
Magic 01, turn left heading 090, descend 2000.
Left 09, 0 and down 2000, Magic 01.
And clear to authorize.
Authorized.
We're at about 1,500 feet now over Newport, Rhode Island, and we just turned on to the final approach here at Quonset State Airport. Now this is going to be an automated landing, and the system will fly the airplane all the way down to the pavement.
It's a challenging problem for the automation, but once you crack the code, then it's so much easier on the pilot.
You seem pretty confident over there.
Oh, yeah.
You seem pretty relaxed. Should I be this relaxed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
As a pilot and a bit of a control freak, this is not exactly easy for me. But the system lines up with the runway and flies a gradual descent all the way to touchdown.
Smooth, easy.
Right on center line.
Even still, putting AI in control of an airplane raises big questions about safety and trust. Merlin CEO Matthew George.
What we're building is certainly very sci-fi, but we're doing it in a responsible, incremental way.
Will this put pilots out of jobs?
It won't. This is sitting alongside pilots, not necessarily replacing pilots, and enabling those pilots to do more of what they do best, which is operate aircraft safely.
That could be appealing to airlines worldwide, which will need to hire more than 600,000 new pilots over the next 20 years, according to Boeing. Merlin has already secured a $100 million contract with the U.S. Air Force to eventually fly cargo planes without pilots on board at all. But convincing passengers may be the hardest part.
As long as it's safe and more efficient and tested out in advance, I'm for it.
But I don't know if I trust AI in the air. I doubt I'd trust it.
I like the idea of humans having control. I don't like the idea of machines having control.